Arnold Schwarzenegger's tips on channeling failure into success. Let me tell you this. Have you ever found yourself standing at a crossroads, feeling stuck, questioning your decisions, and unsure of where to go? That's where Arnold Schwarzenegger's tips on channeling failure into success come in. He didn't just conquer the world of bodybuilding and Hollywood. He overcame significant failures along the way that shaped him into the iconic figure we all know today. Let me share some of his wisdom with you. You might be wondering, how does someone who has achieved so much through sheer determination and resilience manage to turn failure into a stepping stone towards success? Well, let's dive right into it and explore the power of turning setbacks into opportunities. Firstly, Arnold always reminds us that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of the journey. It's a natural part of the process, and it's what helps us learn and grow. Here's something you should know. Failure isn't something to be ashamed of. It's a feedback mechanism that tells us what doesn't work. In Arnold's words, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Now, here's a real-life example that illustrates this point. In the early days of his career, Arnold struggled with his acting roles. He faced numerous rejections and had to take a step back from the limelight. But instead of letting these failures crush him, he used them as fuel to keep pushing forward. He took acting classes, wrote scripts, and even considered quitting the industry. However, he refused to give up. Eventually, he landed the role in the movie The Terminator, which catapulted him to stardom. So if you're facing a setback in your life or career, don't let it define you. Instead, see it as a chance to refine your skills and adapt to new situations. As Arnold puts it, every time I failed, I was learning. Next, let's talk about how to turn failure into a source of motivation. One of the most powerful ways to do this is by reframing your mindset. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, focus on what you can learn from the experience. This shift in perspective can transform failure into a catalyst for growth. Think about it. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to improve. You might be thinking, how do I apply this to my daily life? Let's say you're trying to start a business but encounter financial difficulties. Instead of seeing this as a sign of failure, consider it a lesson in finance and marketing. Maybe you need to diversify your income streams, or perhaps you're spending too much on marketing. Learning from these experiences will help you become more resilient and better equipped to handle future challenges. Here's a personal anecdote that resonates with this concept. When I first started writing this content, I faced several hurdles. My initial draft was rejected multiple times, and each rejection felt like a nail in the coffin. But instead of giving up, I decided to look at each rejection as a valuable lesson. I learned about the importance of revising and refining my work, and I discovered that I needed to find a different audience for my content. By reframing my mindset and viewing each rejection as an opportunity to improve, I eventually found success. So when you encounter failure, remember that it's okay to feel disappointed or discouraged, but it's crucial to use those feelings as a springboard for growth. Here's a simple formula you can use. Failure plus reflection equals growth. Reflect on what went wrong, analyze the situation, and then use that knowledge to move forward. In Arnold's book, Total Transformation, he emphasizes the importance of self-reflection. He suggests asking yourself questions like, what did I learn from this experience? And how can I apply this knowledge to future endeavors? By doing so, you'll begin to see failure as a stepping stone rather than a dead end. Moreover, it's essential to set realistic expectations. Success rarely happens overnight, and there will be ups and downs along the way. Remember, Arnold didn't become a champion bodybuilder overnight. He trained rigorously, faced many defeats, and kept pushing himself to achieve his goals. Similarly, don't expect to succeed immediately. Set small, achievable milestones that will help you build momentum and confidence. A common mistake people make is getting too comfortable with their current level of success. They may start taking shortcuts or stop pushing themselves because they've already reached a certain point. However, as Arnold says, success is not permanent, failure is temporary. It's important to stay hungry and continue striving for greatness. Don't let your achievements dull your drive to succeed. To illustrate this point, consider the story of Michael Jordan. Despite being cut from his high school basketball team, Jordan never gave up. He worked tirelessly to improve his skills and eventually became one of the greatest basketball players of all time. His perseverance and relentless pursuit of excellence are a testament to the power of staying hungry and continuing to strive for success. So, whenever you feel like you've hit a plateau, remind yourself of the sacrifices and hard work that got you to this point. Keep pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, and don't be afraid to fail again. As Arnold once said, "I'm still a failure, but I'm still working on it." Lastly, don't underestimate the power of community and support systems. Surrounding yourself with positive, encouraging people can make all the difference during challenging times. Whether it's a mentor, friend, or family member, having someone to lean on can provide the motivation and encouragement you need to overcome obstacles. One of the best examples of this is Arnold's relationship with his wife, Maria Shriver. Throughout his career, she supported him unconditionally, providing both emotional and practical assistance. She believed in him even when others doubted him, and her unwavering support helped him stay focused and motivated. So, whether you're facing a setback in your career, personal life, or health, remember that you're not alone. There are countless individuals out there who understand what you're going through and want to help you succeed. Seek out communities and connections that can offer guidance and encouragement. In conclusion, channeling failure into success is not just a theory. It's a reality that Arnold Schwarzenegger has lived by. By embracing failure, reframing your mindset, setting realistic expectations, and building a supportive network, you can transform your setbacks into opportunities for growth and achievement. So the next time you face a challenge, don't let fear hold you back. Instead, view it as an opportunity to learn, adapt, and push yourself further. Remember, every failure is a step closer to success, and every success is built on the foundation of previous failures. So keep moving forward, stay hungry, and never stop striving for greatness. That's all for today. I hope you found these insights inspiring and motivating. If you're ready to take the next step in your journey towards success, remember that it starts with a single decision. Choose to embrace failure, learn from your mistakes, and keep pushing yourself. Your path to success is waiting for you, and the world is watching. So let's make it happen.